you, I am sweating like a cinder in church. I am so hot. Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Apologies for one, the delay in uploads because just life, adult life. You hit your 20s and you get a job and then you get a house and a puppy and everything just piles on top of you. You've got bills to pay, so you've got to do work, you've got to do extra work to get more money to be able to afford to live. So everything's just kind of taking a back seat. I'm very sweaty, I'm very sorry. Right, sorry, I got so distracted and I lost my train of thought. Also, apologies if the lighting's going to change in this video. I am filming with natural lighting today because I don't think I can handle having my ring light staring at me because it's too hot. Right, so for today's video, that is a glare going to annoy you because I tell you what, it's annoyed me already. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming a this or that video. Don't know if this has been done before, it probably has, but I've always seen people do it on their stories or on like Twitter. I've never seen somebody do it like for an Instagram video, for a YouTube video, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I love answering questions and these are just quick, short, snappy ones. So I put on my Instagram story, send me your this or that questions, and like that basically means like, do you prefer swimming or running? I don't prefer either, to be honest with you, but like, you know what I mean? Like people give me two options and I have to pick which one I would prefer. So I just thought I would do this as a quick little fun video. So yeah, let's just get to it. Somebody put sweet or savoury. I very rarely have a sweet tooth. I only ever have a sweet tooth in the evening. Like I crave a hot chocolate or something like chocolatey, just like a little biscuit or something. But I'm more of a savoury girl. Like if there's like a platter or like an afternoon tea, I'll always be more excited for like the sandwiches than like the cakes. Or at parties and stuff, I'll always go for like the crisps rather than the sweets. Yeah, I just don't really have a sweet tooth. I'm not really a sweet kind of person. I don't really like fizzy drinks that much. Oh my god, I thought there was somebody outside my window like just looking at me, but it's what is that, like a pole? Prefer savoury foods. I'm a cheese platter kind of gal. My dog likes to go under my sofa, and bear in mind the gap's like this big and he's a big dog, and that he like dives under the sofa. I don't know how he hasn't got stuck yet. Today might be the day. Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi, but the only time I will have Coke, well, like actual Coke, I get cheap Coke to mix with my like fake Malibu all the time. But if I was like to buy actual Coke, it would only have to be from McDonald's. But even then, I'm a Pepsi girl. I just think it's so much sweeter. I mean, you can definitely taste the difference as well. Like people that say you can't tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke, you definitely can. And I think Pepsi's a lot more sweeter, which is why I like it. Oh, but then I don't have a sweet tooth. Have I just contradicted myself? I think I might have done. McDonald's or KFC? McDonald's for price. But I get, right, here's the thing. I get more McDonald's than I do KFC, but I actually prefer KFC because I just love their chicken. But one, where it's located in my town, it's really small. The drive-thru's a while away and there's queues always outside the door, and I'm not that desperate to queue up outside the door on the street. And also, it barely ever delivers, and if it does deliver, they up the prices so much. So the McDonald's drive-thru is like 10 minutes down the road, if that. So I get McDonald's more, but I prefer KFC. Also, I sound so nasally because I don't know if anybody else has found that hay fever this season has just been horrendous. You should have seen me yesterday. My eyes were like bloodshot. It had swollen like a golf ball. So yeah, sorry for the blocked nose because I cannot breathe out of this nostril. Wine or spirits? I'm not answering these questions like very directly, am I? I'm giving you like a very long-winded kind of way around them. So I actually, if I was to drink just in the house, watching a film, I'd have a nice glass of wine, red or rosé. Don't really like white wine. If I was to go on a night out, I would drink spirits, preferably Malibu or gin, like a nice pink gin or a flavoured gin. I would say spirits, I would say spirits. Like if I was to ban, like get rid of forever even wines or spirits, I would get rid of wines because I drink spirits more and I think you can do more with them, like in terms of cocktails, whereas wine, it's just wine, you know? So yeah, that's my answer for you. Blondes or brunettes? I hate this question so much. Also, there's like a million other hair, well, it's probably not a million, but there's so many other hair colours out there. Are you okay? Are you stuck? Can you see him hiding under there? Oh, he's gone back. Okay, goodbye. Didn't want to be in the video. It's a bit camera shy. I don't have a preference for blondes or brunettes really. Their hair colour doesn't bother me. Somebody's hair colour can change if they don't want to dye it. It's more about the facial features for me. My boyfriend has like a mix between blonde and brown hair. Like it goes really blonde in the summer, but then it's like quite dark throughout the rest of the year. So he's a bit of both. Growing up, I used to have a really big celebrity crush on Zac Efron, who was brunette, but then I also really had a crush on Peter from Narnia, and he was blonde. So I don't really have a preference for blondes or brunettes. I think hair colours are irrelevant, if I'm being honest with you. Cats or dogs? Dogs. This one I can be very direct about. I've had cats in the past. I'm just not a fan of them. I can appreciate a cat and I can appreciate a cute kitten, but they just are so unpredictable. I know people say dogs are unpredictable, but they're more predictable than cats. You can never tell what a cat's thinking. It could be all nice and cuddly in 1 minute, and the way that their back like basically breaks when they're going up, and like their hairs stick up, and they're like meh, and their like teeth can show and they hiss. No. See, with a dog, they're more happy than cats. Cats, I feel like, are genuinely very angry animals. So, dogs. I've always had dogs. Black or white. It don't matter if you're black or white. Bing, 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 bing. That's actually really funny because, again, I like both. Our living room downstairs is black and white. I know our sofa is not black or white, it's kind of just neutral. But our living room theme downstairs is black and white. If I had my way, the whole house would be like white, but George likes black, so therefore we compromised and just had both. We did have grey, which is why we compromised first, but then grey was just kind of boring, and black and white I think looks more classy. So personally, white for interior, but then black for clothes. I don't really like white clothes because I get them dirty all the time. Comedy or horror? So I love thriller films. Thriller films are probably my favourite genre of film ever, but I don't like films that can actually happen in real life. Like ghost films scare me. I can't watch. I can watch like kind of gory films because I know it's fake. I did media. I can, you know, I can watch that. I don't like creepy films that play on your mind, that when you're in bed you're like, that could actually happen to me right now. You know, like ghostly haunting things freak me out a little bit. I don't like that. Like films where people get possessed, no thank you. Films where like demons are attached to items and objects and dolls, no thank you. Show The Haunting of Blind Manor. The Netflix show, I'll put a picture on screen of what it was. That was about a ghost, and it was about a creepy ghost who come out of a lake. We have a lake in front of our house. Do you think I slept well for a week? No. Really good show, and I don't know why I watched it, but it was so like captivating. I loved the storyline, but it freaked me out. I didn't want to leave my bedroom when it got dark, in case the lady in the lake was based on my lake out the front of my house, and I'd be prepared to meet no demon, no ghost. In that sense, comedies. But I like a thriller film. A film that bit's like, oh, a bit jumpy, you know? I don't feel I'm answering many of these questions well at all. I'm not really giving you a direct answer, and I'm very sorry. Hot or cold? Again, this is so hard because like it's really hard to answer these questions because I don't really have just one answer. Like hot, obviously, in the sense that I don't like being too cold, but then I don't like being too hot. You know, like this heat wave we just had. If you live in England, the heat wave we just had has been awful. It's been like humid and muggy with no breeze. You can't sleep. Not a fan of that kind of hot weather, but I like being warm. This is so hard. But then when you're cold, you can warm yourself up, but when you're hot, it's harder to cool yourself down. Overall, I'm gonna say hot. That was a whole roller coaster of answers there. But I'm gonna say hot purely because you can do more things when it's hot outside than you can when it's cold, especially down here in Devon. You can dress nicer, or like you can just chuck something on that's light, whereas in winter you're layering up and I just can't be bothered with that. You can take nicer photos in the summer because we have golden hour. You can spend more time with it. You can make more memories in summer. You can sit and chill and do nothing outside, whereas you can't really do that in winter. You have to be doing something if you want to go outside. So yeah, summer. Ocean or forest? Oh, okay. Well, so two people have asked me different questions, but they're quite similar. So someone said ocean or forest, and another person said country lodge or beach retreat. I'm guessing that's like for a holiday. I live in the prime location because I have the sea on that side, and then I have like countryside on that side, and I'm like slap bam in the middle. So I like it because I love being by the sea because it's very relaxing, but then I love being in the forest because I love the woods and the open space. I'm gonna say beach for this one, purely because I feel safer by the beach when I'm alone than I do if I was in a forest by myself. Because I've been to the forest by myself and I've been to the beach by myself, and there's usually more people around you because it's like an open space when you go to the beach. Whereas in the forest, if you're walking by yourself and you hear like a twig snap behind you, I get very scared because that could be a killer. It could be somebody trying to rob you, hurt you, kidnap you, when it's probably just like a bird or a fox or one of the wildlife creatures that live in there. But my mind doesn't think like that because I watch too many thriller films. So the ocean, in the sense, I feel more like at ease when I'm by myself. If I'm with somebody, I could walk through the forest for hours and enjoy it and have the best time ever because I just love being surrounded by all the greenery and the trees and the sounds of the birds. That is amazing. But I would more likely go to the beach by myself. So for that reason, I'm saying beach. In terms of the retreat, again, but a country lodge does sound very nice, doesn't it? No, beach retreat, honey. Listening to the waves crash with a cocktail in your hand, a nice beach hat, sunglasses. Oh my God, that is just the dream. Oh, these two are very interesting. Somebody put your teens or your 20s. I've had very fond memories. I'm not completely finished my 20s. I'm 24, I'm nearly 25. Oh, he's coming out. He's gonna pop right there. Oh, hi. Can you see him? There he is. Hi. Hi. Oh, he's literally sat. Oh, okay. So like I was saying, before I was very rudely interrupted. To you too. I would say my 20s because I feel like I've achieved more in my 20s. I finished university, well, I started uni, finished uni, bought a house, got a dog, long-term boyfriend. Get down, please. Thank you. Have more freedom, can kind of do what I want when I want because I can drive, don't have to rely on like your parents for permission to do things and stuff. Oh, we've got an actual intruder. Okay, sorry, we're just gonna have to deal with the dog just pottering around in the back. Whereas my teens were fun, and they were more fun in the sense I had less responsibilities and I just turned 18. Oh no! You know, you could just do whatever and you were just young. You could blame everything that you did stupidly on being young. But I definitely prefer my 20s because, I don't know, I just feel more myself in my 20s, I would say, than I did as a teenager. I feel like most people would say that as well because as a teen, you're kind of all over the place. Somebody asked 1920s or 2020. Now, 2020 was a wild ride. We had Corona. There was other things that happened in that year as well, but Corona kind of took up the most of all of 2020 and the majority of 2021. But then I love the 1920s. I'm gonna say 1920s. The fashion, the music, the style, the decor. But then I'm not a fan, obviously, of the racism and the sexism. So take away those two aspects of the 1920s, all for it. So I'm gonna put Galaxy or Cadbury's. Cadbury's. They do so many varieties of chocolate as well. Like Galaxy don't really do much. Like you can't get like a Galaxy like Twix, can you? And it's too creamy for me. I just prefer a Galaxy. No, I just prefer a Cadbury's. But like I said, I'm not really a big sweet tooth person. Netflix or YouTube. Netflix because they have like a variety of like films and TV. It's a bit controversial because I'm filmless for YouTube, but hey ho. Facebook or Twitter. Facebook, I don't really use either, but I probably would log on to Facebook more than I do for Twitter for work and stuff. Ice cream or ice pop? Oh, ice cream. Nothing beats a McFlurry. I would love a McFlurry at my wedding one day. Like, you know, like the trucks you get. All for that. Cake or pie? Probably pie if I'm being honest. Bath or shower? I would have always said baths. I would have always said baths. But I've more recently been converted into a shower person just because they're so quick. I don't like, if I want to relax, then obviously I'll take a bath. But I very rarely have baths anymore. And that was one of the big things that I wanted when I moved house was I said to George, we can't live anywhere unless it has a bath. And I don't really use the bath that much. But yeah, showers. Who would have thought? Not me, that's for sure. I'll answer 3 more. Or amusement park or day at the beach. Amusement park. Love Thorpe Park. If you live in the UK, Thorpe Park is just the best place ever. I love the rides. I love even queuing for the rides because it just adds to the whole experience. And then going to get food and then playing the games. Oh, Fright Night at Thorpe Park. And whereas I do love the beach, don't get me wrong, because I love being relaxed. I love the sea. I love the feeling of the sand in between my toes. But you can do more for longer at an amusement park. A big question here: are you a folder or a scruncher? If you don't know what that means, it means when you have gone to the toilet, the lavatory, when you go to wipe your doodah bits, do you fold the toilet paper or do you just scrunch it in a ball? Now, I never knew this was a thing until a couple of years ago. I thought everybody did the same thing. And then this whole debate come up online for an advert, I think, for a toilet roll, which is very clever marketing. And everyone was like, oh, I can't believe you fold, I can't believe you scrunch. I'm a scruncher. Who has time to sit there, grab the toilet roll, and then like fold? No, I just grab it, scrunch, boom, done. It's a waste of your life folding. Don't fold, scrunch. Oh, we'll do one more year. I want a good one. Day or night? I like twilight. Obviously I'm not gonna find a straight answer. I like the dusk, like when the sun is just about to set, like the day's getting done and it's beginning to night. In summer, night, because you can do so much and it's warm. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm picking day. Sorry, I'm doing a 180. Rewind. Days. I prefer days. Right, I've been talking for now 24 minutes. I only muted my chat for 15 minutes because I thought I was going to be very quick. Turns out I like to ramble. Right. Oh. Hi. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go have some lunch. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some more videos like this, do let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys hopefully soon if life doesn't get in the way again for a brand new video. Bye.